Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. So go ahead and pick whatever movie you want to do. Plank would be fun. And oops, I'm on the wrong. Let's get on the stopwatch here. We'll start now. So a couple weeks ago, Matt and I took the week off and we went up to New Hampshire, and it rained every day. At one point it rained 3 days in a row, much like it's been raining now. It's been a rainy summer. And it wasn't so bad. I mean, of course, that's not the vacation you consider, but it really was forced relaxation. It just made us sit back and do very little. And one of the things I did is I love time to read. So I had brought this long book I'd been wanting to read called The Overstory, which I would recommend. I didn't love the ending, but I'm tough on endings, but it's still worth reading, I think. But while it is a fiction book, the author puts in a lot of information about trees. And now I've read about trees before, so some of it I was like, this is true and it's fascinating. And anything I wasn't sure that he said that was fascinating, I Googled. And I'm pretty sure everything he put in there about trees is a fact, even if he kind of used hyperbole to describe it. But so for today's plank story, we're going to go over some of the unbelievably amazing things they're learning about trees. One, in a forest, there are these older sort of central trees known as node trees, but nicknamed mother trees, because through the root system, they will share information with other trees near them, even different types of trees. They'll share water or like food that they need, and also information about how to stay alive in droughts. And they give them, the other trees, tools, but they help their own children more. So they know which trees come from them and they give them even more help. There's indication that trees can hear, for lack of a better word, although they think it's probably that they sense vibration. But they've played the sounds of caterpillars munching on tree leaves, and certain types of trees will consistently, when they're played that sound, release chemicals that would call wasps in to kill all the caterpillars so the trees don't die. In the Sahara, there's this type of tree known as the umbrella tree, and when giraffes munch on their leaves, they release a chemical to signal to the other umbrella trees that there's a giraffe around and that they should release tannins to make. All right, I'm sorry, we just disconnected, so I don't know where you lost me, but we'll say I just moved closer to my Wi-Fi. In the Sahara, there are umbrella trees, and when giraffes eat their leaves, the trees release chemicals to tell the other umbrella trees to release tannins to make the giraffes sick so that they stop eating their leaves. But giraffes have figured this out, and so they eat upwind so that those chemicals go downwind and the giraffes can keep working their way upwind so the trees can't communicate as well. And then there is a researcher out of Switzerland who said he wouldn't say that trees have a brain or a nervous system, but he has recorded that they have electrical impulses working within their trunks. I think their trunks, I guess I'm not sure on that. But that the trees seem to have something very similar to our nervous system. And also within that, they think there's signs that trees are proprioceptive. Now, you and I are proprioceptive. Proprioception is our ability to sense ourselves in space. So your nervous system is constantly going, where is she? Where is she? Oh, here's her knee, here's her wrist, here's her, and telling your brain where you are in space so that you understand where you are in space. And there's indications that trees might understand that too somehow, and that makes them adaptable to their space and their environment, much like we are. So it's fascinating. And we kind of all grew up together. So one of the reasons we might have developed our vision and our colors is to see berries off of trees and bushes and just very interesting things. So we need the trees. There's lots of evidence they reduce our stress and cortisol levels and make us feel better, and they just get cooler and cooler. Because, I mean, you always look at trees and they're easy to personify and they're pretty cool anyway, right? So because we had that break, and I hope the whole story came through when my internet connection dropped, I don't really know how long that plank was, but either way, I hope you had fun with some new little tree facts, and I hope you guys have a great day. Hi, Steph and Christine, I see you guys there. And Jen, nice to see you. Feel good and keep moving.